Meredith here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm happy to have you. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and exhale. And go ahead, since we just feel so much more peaceful, go ahead and just, hit that subscribe button. I'm just gonna give you a minute. Okay, great. Now that why we are here today, and that is to talk about wellness. And for me, it was never an important thing, especially in the past few years. Let's just be honest, I'm not really a morning person. I'm definitely a night owl. I can stay up all night. That's when I feel my most creative. But of course, nothing makes me feel more drained than sleeping in until noon. Over the past few months, I started to develop and really think about how I wanted to start my mornings. What I'm going to be showing you today is how my fundamentals, my go-tos, because for me, I crave routine, and if I can have some sort of routine and I can get through it in my morning, then I know that I just set myself up for success. My main goal for the morning is to feel not rushed, to feel rejuvenated and relaxed and a really positive and healthy mindset. And I found the definition for wellness, and it's essentially a conscious, self-directed, and evolving process of personal fulfillment. The six dimensions of wellness are occupational, physical, social, intellectual, and spiritual, and emotional. Before I even drink water or do anything, I have to tongue scrape. Now, it's a practice used to cleanse your tongue of toxins. And the reason that I personally love doing this is because while we're sleeping, we get a lot of that buildup on our tongue, if you will. And the last thing that you want to do is when you wake up in the morning, you immediately drink water, because what you're doing is you're ingesting all those toxins. And at first it's really weird. I'm gonna save you the viewing pleasure of seeing that one. But it's just what you would think a scraper is, and you just get in there. I love to start with water and some lemon. And I'm sure you've heard that advice all the time and so many times, but I promise that if you just start your mornings with that, it's going to help your immune system tremendously. It's going to rev up that metabolism, and it's going to clean all the toxins out of your body. There have been many, many mornings where I just wake up and I would go through Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook, and before I knew it, I was still in bed an hour later and I had accomplished nothing. So what I do is I just put my phone somewhere else and I immediately sit down and I start writing. And I love doing a brain dump. And within my brain dump, I list out everything that I need to do for the day. And then I go through and I write 3 things that I'm grateful for. And it can be anything from, I'm so happy that it was sunny outside. I mean, seriously, I was very happy it was sunny outside because it's been raining nonstop for, I think, almost 2 weeks, which is completely absurd. But I write down my anxiety level. And from there, depending on where my anxiety level is, I'll start doing morning pages. And if you haven't heard of morning pages, it's where you sit down for however long it takes you to fill out 3 full pages. And I find that towards the end of that 3rd page, I'm feeling a type of clarity that I hadn't felt before. So at that point, I go and make my breakfast, and that is when I also take my vitamins. And I'm actually really excited to talk to you about vitamins, which is something that I never thought would come out of my mouth, unless they were gummy vitamins, and then I would do 30. But anyway, I recently found out about Ritual multivitamins for women, and why I like it is because it's not filled with ingredients that I couldn't even pronounce, to be quite honest with you. I loved it because in the little pamphlet that you get in the mail, it tells you where each ingredient is from. So, there's really no way to be concerned about what you're putting in your body. Now, what I think is even cooler is that it comes with a small tab that is actually infused with peppermint oil. And what that does is it infuses itself into the vitamins itself, and then you're basically just like popping some gum into your mouth. So, you know, most vitamins will have like a really weird taste to it, especially like fish pills, like, oh! And I went ahead and I put the link down below because I think it's super important to just nourish your body as best as you can with the best ingredients that you can find. Like I said, today was like really gorgeous outside, so I actually went on the porch and I did some meditation. And so I try to take like 5 minutes. I'm not talking a long time. I'm way all over the place for that. But I find that if I can just dedicate 5 minutes to some deep breathing and just do it, I just feel so much more centered and balanced. At that point, I decided that I wanted to go to the beach. And I went on a really short walk. I was probably gone for like all of 30 minutes on this walk. It was nothing intense. And it's really nice just to know that you're dedicating time to yourself before the craziness of the day begins.
Sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm kind of busy.
And I hope that what I have shared with you today has inspired you to try something new. So now I'm curious. What do you do for yourself within any given day that makes you feel happier, complete, more joyful, or fulfilled? I'm curious. So go ahead, leave me a comment down below. As always, it's been super fun getting to talk to you. See you in my next video. Until then, have a great day.